Welcome to Learning English with Engage. Thanks to Nasir Ahmed Akbarzadeh, the founder of this method.
Chapter 5, Doctor's Appointment. The sterile scent of disinfectant and the soft hum of medical equipment filled the air as Ahmad, Ali, and Sarah stepped into the doctor's office. The trio had made their way to the hospital, their faces etched with concern, after Ali's worrying symptoms had persisted. Ali settled into the examination table, his fingers drumming nervously against the crisp paper lining. Ahmad and Sarah took their seats beside him, their expressions reflecting the worry they felt for their friend. Dr. Khalid, the same physician who had delivered the initial news, entered the room, his brow furrowed with concentration. "Ali, it's good to see you again," he said, his voice calm and reassuring. "And I'm glad your friends could join us for this appointment." Ali nodded, his throat suddenly feeling dry. "Thank you, Doctor. I'm honestly not sure what to expect, but I'm ready to get some answers." Dr. Khalid offered a sympathetic smile. "I understand this must be a very unsettling time for you, but I want you to know that we're going to do everything we can to get to the bottom of this and determine the best course of treatment." Ahmad reached out and placed a reassuring hand on Ali's shoulder. "We're here with you, Ali. Whatever the doctor says, we'll face it together." Sarah leaned forward, her eyes shining with concern. "That's right. We're not going anywhere, and we're going to support you every step of the way." Dr. Khalid nodded, his gaze shifting between the trio. "I appreciate your unwavering support. It's clear that you are a close-knit group, and that will be invaluable during this process." The doctor took a seat in the chair opposite Ali, his expression turning more serious. "Now, let's go over the results of the tests we conducted. As I mentioned before, the initial findings indicate a blockage in one of your major arteries, which is causing the chest pain you've been experiencing." Ali swallowed hard, his heart pounding in his chest. "So, what does that mean? What kind of treatment are we looking at?" Dr. Khalid folded his hands on the desk, his gaze steady and reassuring. "The good news is that we caught this early, and with the right treatment, we can effectively manage your condition and prevent any further complications." Ahmad squeezed Ali's shoulder, his eyes filled with a mixture of worry and determination. "What kind of treatment are we talking about, doctor?" "Well, the first step will be to perform a cardiac catheterization procedure," Dr. Khalid explained. "This will allow us to get a closer look at the blockage and determine the best course of action, whether that's medication, a stent, or even surgery." Sarah leaned forward, her brow furrowed with concern. "And what kind of recovery time are we looking at? How long will Ali need to be in the hospital?" Dr. Khalid offered a reassuring smile. "The procedure itself is relatively straightforward, and with proper care and monitoring, we expect Ali to be able to return home within a few days. However, he will need to take it easy for a while, and will want to schedule regular follow-up appointments to ensure his condition remains stable." Ali nodded, his expression a mixture of fear and determination. "I understand, doctor. Whatever it takes, I'm ready to do whatever is necessary to get back on my feet." Ahmad gave Ali's shoulder a gentle squeeze, his eyes reflecting the unwavering support he felt for his friend. "We're with you every step of the way, Ali. You're not going through this alone." Sarah reached over and placed her hand on top of theirs, her expression filled with a resolve that belied the worry etched on her features. "Absolutely. We're in this together, no matter what." Dr. Khalid observed the trio with a warm smile, his admiration for their bond evident in his gaze. "I can see that you have a strong support system, Ali, and that will be invaluable during your recovery. Now, let's get you prepped for the procedure, shall we?" As the doctor stood and moved to gather the necessary paperwork, Ahmad and Sarah turned their full attention to Ali, their faces reflecting the concern and empathy they felt for their friend. The once bustling hospital corridor seemed to fade into the background, the only sounds that mattered being the steady rhythm of their voices and the reassuring squeeze of their hands. In that moment, the trio knew that they would face this challenge together, united in their determination to see Ali through this ordeal. The path ahead might be uncertain, but with their unwavering friendship as their guide, they were confident that they could overcome any obstacle that stood in their way. As they prepared to accompany Ali to the next stage of his treatment, the weight of the situation was palpable, but so too was the unbreakable bond that had been forged between them over the years. In the face of adversity, their friendship would be the beacon that would light the way, guiding them through the challenges that lay ahead. The doctor returned, his expression serious yet reassuring. "All right, Ali, are you ready to take the next step?" he asked, his gaze shifting between the trio. Ali took a deep breath, his shoulders squaring with resolve. "Yes, doctor. I'm ready." Ahmad and Sarah rose from their seats, flanking Ali as he stood, their presence a silent source of strength and support. "Excellent," Dr. Khalid said, his voice filled with a quiet confidence. "Let's get started, then. The sooner we can address this, the better." As the trio followed the doctor out of the room, their footsteps echoed against the tiled floors, each step a testament to the bond that would carry them through the uncertain days ahead. The air was thick with a mixture of apprehension and determination, but the unwavering support they found in one another was a beacon of hope that would guide them through this challenge. In the bustling hospital corridors, the familiar chime of the elevator signaled their descent, but the trio's focus remained steadfast, their eyes locked on the path that lay before them. They knew that the road ahead would not be an easy one, but with their friendship as their foundation, they were prepared to face whatever obstacles came their way. As the elevator doors parted, the trio stepped out, their shoulders squared and their expressions resolute. They were not alone in this journey, they had each other, and that was all that mattered.